So, everyone, how was everybody's New Year? Well, mine was definitely crazy. I mean, Sonic and Amy, as soon as the ball dropped, they couldn't stop kissing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Blaze and Flame, they actually spent New Year's together along with Sarah. I mean, I really do appreciate what Flame is doing for Blaze. And to think that Wisp almost ruined their relationship. Well, not that Blaze and Flame do have a relationship. Spark, we get that Flame is just trying to look out for his friend and ex, but we just need to remember that his relationship and Sarah's relationship is what truly matters.
Yeah, I mean, do you really think that... Come on, do you really think that Flame would go back to his ex, knowing that, his wife would go ballistic?
Yep, you're absolutely right about that.
Oh, Flame, you're here. Wait a minute. Who is that?
Well, let me introduce everybody. Well, guys, believe it or not, my dad was holding out on us.
Flame, don't tell me you made contact with your dad.
Nope, more like this person made contact with me.
Yes, anyway, my name is Ivy. I'm a nature Dragonhog.
Wait a minute. Another Dragonhog? But I thought it was just 6 of us.
Well, turns out there's 7 of us. Which is just crazy. Believe it or not, I brought her here so that way she can, join our team.
Flame the Dragonhog, I ought to smack you upside the head with a whirlwind attack. Do you realize that if she comes in here, she has the right mind to go back to your dad and tell him about us? Our secret location, our secrets, everything. Well, you have me all wrong. You see, Flame, maybe it's best if you tell them.
Yeah, anyway, guys, let me first tell you her story. Believe it or not, she was actually born on the same island as us. Okay? And, well, the same as us, she lost her parents thanks to classic Eggman. She lost her parents thanks to him. And, well, just like us, she's been, sent here. She's been sent here along with her medallion that her mother gave her.
Yes. You see, after when I made it to Mobius, I was all alone. That is until I got picked up by a few monks. They raised me as I was their very own. You see, these weren't just any types of monks. They were nature monks. And they knew that I was one with nature too, because of my medallion and, of course, my horns. But anyway, as the years went by, I learned all sorts of things about nature and controlling it. I was able to control trees, vines, the grass, everything. I can even make flowers bloom. It's absolutely amazing. And soon, when I became old enough, I actually left. I left my home. And I set off on my own journey. And that was when I met Wisp. He was really nice and sweet, but he also looked like that he was hiding something. I didn't pay it any mind because, well, I really wanted to make a good impression of him. So we actually went out a few times. We did it a few times. And then one day he actually left me alone. And so, after many years of pressing back that feeling, I decided to go through his stuff. Turns out he actually had a grudge against his own son. And it caught my surprise because, believe it or not, he told me that he doesn't have a son. And so, I went after Flame, trying to, confront him.
Yeah, and turns out that my dad lied to her. saying that, I am saying that I wasn't his son, that I never existed and stuff.
Yes, only because that you refused to be like him.
Yeah. Yeah. But, of course, now that she learned the truth, she called it off with him.
Yes, I called it off on New Year's Eve. I called it off on New Year's. Now I'm a free Dragonhog. Flame told me about you guys, so he brought me here to see if I can join Team Dragonhog. But it seems like you guys still doubt me about some things. So, if you want me to leave, just say the word. Well, that was some story. And to be honest, we all have the same story. We were drifted, we were, raised by other people, and now look at us. We're very strong and powerful.
Yeah, well, Flame, he's the powerful one. He's the strong one. Because, yeah, he is pretty much, higher class than us.
Come on, guys, don't be like that. Just because I'm more powerful than you, that doesn't mean that, my ego is gonna go like crazy. I mean, come on. I'm pretty sure with enough training, you guys will make it. For all we know, you guys might actually be the next gods and goddesses. For all we know, you guys might actually fill in for the other gods and goddesses from the Supersonic X universe.
Oh, come on, Flame. Do you really think we will be that strong?
I don't know, maybe. If you put your mind to it, maybe. But anyway, what about Ivy here?
Well, let me just tell you this. Welcome to Team Dragonhog, Ivy.
Really?
Yes, your story was very compassionate, and despite the fact that you were with a traitor, we're willing to put that aside.
Yes, because I really, really want to use my powers for what they're intended for. To help others. I want to protect this planet. And, and most importantly, I want to protect Flame from his father. Listen, I know Wisp more than anybody, because practically I lived with him. I know all of his plans, his schemes, everything. I mean, how else do you think me and Flame managed to stop that bomb during New Year's?
Bomb? What bomb?
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you this. My dad and player Sonic tried putting a bomb up on the ball as it dropped. And once it goes off, gas will go all over the place, making every single woman love me. Luckily, me and, Ivy, we managed to stop him. You guys should have seen her Vine work. It was actually cool. She started swinging like Spider-Man.
Oh, stop it. That was just the many tricks I learned.
Well, those tricks can be useful. Here on our team. And besides, you're a Dragonhog. You belong here with us. Of course. I mean, you're not an outcast anymore. You are our friend. You're our friend. And all of us, we're more than friends. We're sort of like a family. We look out for each other. So, Wisp, he failed his job on looking out for you. So, I'm willing to take his place. I promise that I will take care of you. Like I promised all of you that I would take good care of you. As the leader of Team Dragonhog, the king of Mobius, and the god of power, I made a promise that I would serve and protect everybody. And I yet to quit that job.
Flame,
Yeah, Ivy?
I just want to say Thank you so much for everything you've done for me. I mean, Wisp, he barely does anything for me. But you're nothing like him. And to think you're his son, I would at least expect you to, have some of his traits.
Well, I do have some, but I do suppress them.
Well, that's good. And besides, you are a better man than your father ever was. And for that, I am really grateful for all the things you've done to help me.
No problem. There's no way that I'm going to let my father make your life a living hell. He pretty much made all of our lives a living hell.
Amen, brother.
Aqua, what the world? Well, it is true. My dad, he has made all of our lives a living hell. Think about it. He got jealous of me and my sister Monzi just because my mom was paying more attention to us. She was paying more attention to us to get us ready for the future. And of course, he got jealous because he didn't get the attention he wanted.
Yes, and for all the rest of us, he actually told Classic Eggman where our location was. He told him where we were, and he set out to destroy every single hedgehog and dragon in that area.
Yeah. And only a few survivors were there, and that would be us. We are the last remaining of the Dragonhog kind. Of course, I am. Of course, I do have offspring,
Yeah, how are your children anyway?
Well, Ice Pick, everybody's coming up great. Amber, she's doing pretty well. She's doing pretty well. Flare, she's actually doing pretty well for a toddler. Rose, she's learning. She's learning. And Solar, even though she's not my kid, she's doing pretty well.
Yeah. By the way, Flame, we were just talking about you and Blaze.
Please, can we not talk about this?
Flame? Who's Blaze?
Well, Blaze is basically a, ex of mine. Blaze is basically an ex of mine. She is the princess of the soul dimension. Well, now she's the queen of the soul dimension. And she has fire abilities, just like me.
And you gave up a woman like that?
Well, it was complicated because, you see, she was the queen, she's the princess of her dimension, and I was the prince of this dimension. So it was going to be complicated for our relationship because, we had to keep traveling back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth through dimensions. And that's just going to rip a hole in the, space-time continuum, which is just kind of complicated. So we just had to end our relationship right then and there because, we each had our own kingdoms to rule. So it was just going to be complicated for our relationship, so we ended it. And after what happened with her and Silver, between her and Silver, I decided to step up and help Blaze out. So I let her move in with me. And same thing with her daughter. So that way, they can have a place to stay. And so that way they can have a life to live. Of course, Sarah, she's okay with it, though. But she still suspects that, Blaze is still coming after me and trying to ignite the flame that was once us. But it's okay. But anyway, Spark, I know how much you really, really want your brother back. But I'm sorry to tell you this, but there's nothing we can do. He's too far gone into, getting back at us for making fun of him all these years.
I understand. But what can we do to stop him?
Well, the best thing that we can do to stop him is, I never thought I'd say this, but we have to destroy him.
What?
Yeah, we have to destroy Silver.
But what about the future? Without him, the future won't be anything.
That's where the other gods and goddesses come in. I sent them back to Silver's future so that way they can protect it. In fact, I just had Inzomni and Inzagi cast a spell on the future. So that way, even when Silver is gone, the future will still be okay.
You really think that would be good?
Yeah, of course. Of course. I mean, they're gods. And since when has God's powers ever failed?
Well, you do have a point. Alright, we have to destroy Silver.
Yeah, I'm sorry to tell this to Blaze. I mean, we understand that. I mean, me and Blaze, we understand each other. We have a connection. So, yeah. But it's okay. So guys, why don't you guys just mingle amongst yourselves? And I gotta go talk to Ivy real quick.
All right. Back to our conversation.
Okay, listen, Ivy, just let you know, if you need anything, I'm always here for you, right?
I know, and I do appreciate all the good things that you've done for me ever since I broke up with your father.
Nah, well, I am glad to help out a fellow Dragonhog. Because like I said in there, we're more than just friends. We're like a family. We have to look out for each other. And of course, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to try and bring back your mother.
My mother?
Yes, I actually have the powers to bring people back to life. And if you say the word, I'm more than willing to bring back your parents. I'm more than willing to bring back every single person that, died on that island.
Wow, Flame, you really are the best. And you are more like your father, and you are less like your father.
Yeah, because my father, he seriously let his grudge destroy everything that he had. And now he's really pissed off because his son took his girl. Well, technically not take his girl, but you know what I mean.
Yes, I understand. And I do want to thank you so much for this. And to thank you, how about we go out sometime? Not on a date, but out to lunch.
Of course, I could take you out to lunch. I know this great place. It's my mother-in-law's restaurant.
Well, I really hope she makes a nice salad.
She does. She does. I mean, she puts all sorts of vegetables in there. From lettuce, to onions, to tomatoes, and of course, my personal favorite, carrots.
She puts carrots in her salad? I love carrots.
Yeah, me too. Well, I guess I might as well take you back to your house.
Guys, are we interrupting?
Huh? Oh, hey guys, you guys are done with your conversation that quick?
Yeah, well, we want to talk to Ivy real quick. Ivy, listen, we're really, really sorry about what we said in there earlier about you going back to Wisp and stuff.
It's fine, Aqua.
No, it's not. We were really, really just concerned about all of our safeties because we've been through so much.
Yeah, we have actually been through so much. And the thing is, well,
What Aqua and Spark are trying to say is we've been through so much, but we forgot that you come from the same place and gone through the same trauma as us, and we treated you like an outcast, and for that we are very, very sorry.
Wow, Twist, that was really said sudden. That was really well said.
Of course. Yes, well, anyway, if you need anything, feel free to contact us. We'll give you our numbers. And remember, we look out for each other, okay? Well, thanks a lot, Ice Pick. Thanks, all of you, for making me feel accepted into this team. But, Flame, don't you think that, this team is a little bit, odd?
Yeah, I do have to admit, this is an odd team. I mean, come on. We have 7 members now. I guess we need to find another Dragonhog. If there is one out there.
Well,
Wait a minute. Ivy, are you holding out on us? You know another Dragonhog?
well, I ran into her. But I don't necessarily know where she is.
What element is she?
Well, believe it or not, her element is lava.
Lava? That's sort of like me with fire. Wow.
Yes. Anyway, we need to find her before Wisp does. Because believe it or not, Wisp has been planning this for a long while. You see, he got with me not only because he loved me, but he wanted me to produce his children. And believe it or not, if a Dragonhog and another dragon have a kid, then that means their children will be really, really powerful. And something tells me he would use his son or daughter to take over this world.
Well, we better act fast, guys, before my dad finds this lava Dragonhog. Do you have a picture of her?
Sadly, no, but I have met her.
Oh, man. But do you know where she is?
No, we lost contact years ago.
Oh, man. Well, if my dad makes a move, then we'll be ready. Spark, do you still got that tracker on my dad?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. And is it still running?
Yeah, I don't think your dad realizes that. I still don't think your dad realizes that we bugged him.
Well, don't worry. Everything is all good.
Oh, and Flame?
Yes, Ivy.
About that flame effect, don't worry. Everything's gonna be okay.
Well, the flame effect has been over, but it's slowly trying to creep back. But I have actually thought of some plans so that way the flame effect could be over and we can stop Wisp. But I'll tell you guys some other time. But anyway, as I said before, Ivy, welcome to Team Dragonhog. And remember, we do look out for each other. No Dragonhog is left behind.
No Dragonhog is left behind.
You're right. Right. So, by the power invested in me, I now pronounce you the 7th member of Team Dragonhog. Congratulations, Ivy.
Aw, well, thank you so much, Flame. As I said before, you really are not like your father, and for that, I am very, very grateful. And here's something else to thank you.
Okay, thank you for that.
Aw, you're blushing.
It's just that I'm not used to girls kissing me. I mean, I'm used to my wife kissing me, but I'm not used to other girls kissing me. Thank you for that.
Well, just so you know, I don't have any romantic feelings for you at all. Just because you do resemble your father, that doesn't mean that, I have feelings for you.
I really hope you don't, because my wife has been through so much.
Well, don't worry. If I ever run into Sarah, I'll put her mind at ease. She won't have to worry about, me trying to take you away from her because I'm not interested in you.
And what's wrong with me?
Nothing. It's just that I want you to stay loyal to your wife, that's all.
Okay, good, because I really, really hope that you're not trying to come on to me. But let's just hope that my wife doesn't see this green lipstick mark on me.
I'm sure she won't. Because, look at this.
Huh? Hey, it's gone.
Yes, my lipstick is made out of a special component that can easily disappear.
Wow, that's actually pretty cool. Ivy, you are really fun. Guys, if you need me, I'll be taking this I'll be taking this Dragonhog over to my mother-in-law's restaurant for some lunch, even though it's not lunchtime yet.
Well, alright. Come on, let's go.
You could take my arm if you want to.
Well, I think I might do that. And if anything goes down, I got your back.
And I got your back too.
Oh, you crazy kids, go on somewhere.
Okay. Well, guys, I'm glad you accepted Ivy into Team Dragonhog. Because remember, we do need to look out for each other. And we promised that we would take good care of Ivy. Because remember, she's been through so much, just like us. And we did promise that we would take good care of each other as well. So, yeah. Anyway, hang on to me, Ivy. I'm instant transmissioning out of here. Ready?
Well, alright. I don't think your father ever did this.
Well, you're in for a surprise. Instant transmission.
What a nice girl. She is really nice.
Yeah, she is really nice. And she is gonna be a good addition to the team.
Yeah, but what about that lava Dragonhog?
Yes, she is quite in danger, so we must make haste. Twist is right, guys. We really do need to work hard on trying to find that lava Dragonhog. And who knows where she is, or who knows if Wisp even got to her in the first place.
Well, guys, we will have to work hard on it.
Yes, and Spark, I am really sorry about what's going to happen to your brother in the future.
It will be okay. It will be okay. And besides, it's what's best for all of us. Silver, if you're listening, we're coming for you. One way or another. You will go down.